Hello there, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe, and Jonny Greenwood will just play a little melody for you. Maybe. All right. Well, this is the second studio album by the band The Smile. We got Thom Yorke on vocals and guitar. We got Jonny Greenwood playing guitar too and bass. And then Tom Skinner, he's just shredding it on those drums. So, pretty cool band. If you like Radiohead, this is kind of like Radiohead 2 Dose. Radiohead Dose. So this is what it is. Pretty excited for this because after their first studio album, The Smile, A Light for Attracting Attention, now we have Wall of Eyes. So pretty fun stuff. Their first album definitely had quite a kick to it, so I was pretty excited for this one. Quite a few songs on there. I saw them live after this album. They actually played some of the new stuff too, so that was kind of cool. But it was really cool to see Jonny Greenwood and Thom Yorke play live because they're like best friends, and it was just like their energy was just amazing to see live. It's very sentimental. Jonny Greenwood barely showed his face because he was so into the music. He just, does his job. So this is the limited blue edition. I picked it up at an independent record store called Paradise Found up in Boulder, Colorado. A little small record store. Tons of good stuff. If you haven't checked it out yet and you're in Boulder, really worth checking out. Small, there's so much stuff there. It is amazing. So I had a good time there. The staff helped me out find a record too. They had this as their #1 new release of the week, and I can see why. So this is their second studio album coming out in 2024. New songs like Wall of Eyes, Read the Room, Friend of a Friend, and much more. Very cool, it's packed. I would relate it to, it's kind of like Radiohead, but more jazzy, a little bit more prog rock kind of style. It's different, definitely different, but also you get that Radiohead vibe too as well. Thom Yorke just killing it on his vocals every time. This was recorded at Abbey Road Studios in London. For those of you who know Abbey Road Studios, it's a solid studio from what I hear. They developed the songs while they were on tour with Light for Attracting Attention, so they kind of created the songs and then they had an album by the end of the tour. The album was produced by Sam Petz Davies, who also produced Thom Yorke's Suspiria album, so if you're familiar with that and you like that, definitely worth checking this one out. A little eerie. Wall of Eyes, the song too, it kicks it off with like some strum guitar and it's in 5/4, so you get those funky time signatures again, just like Radiohead, so that's kind of nice to have that. Friend of a Friend music video was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, features kids in a theater watching The Smile play live. The kids don't seem to care that much, but maybe one day they'll realize how special that event was and how lucky they were. Very cool. Personally, Thom Yorke and Jonny Greenwood might be the most influential musicians of our time. They have created so much work, and Jonny Greenwood's doing all sorts of movie soundtracks too as well. Really creative, very, very creative guys. Overall, great album. I wish there was more, obviously. Kind of reminds me a bit of Amnesiac kind of era of Radiohead. You got that nice, sad, depressing kind of sound, but also that rock and roll in there. So that's where it's at. Definitely, if you get a chance to see them live, go check them out. They're a great performance. It's really great to see live. So definitely check out the album. It is fun as shit. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this puppy. This isn't unopened. I've just been listening to it online. So let's get into it. I need to see what's inside. I'm going to check out this blue vinyl. So go ahead and subscribe, and Thom Yorke will just sing you to bed. Maybe. I hope I'm not making all these promises, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and have a super duper day. well, go ahead and subscribe, and Thom Yorke and Jonny Greenwood will just play a little Mozart for you for a couple hours.